The Normandie Hotel, right there. It's at 6th and Normandy, and it's a great neighborhood. So, we want to know what it's like to see the first hotel that caters to pot smokers? Let's go in and meet the owner, John Evangelista. Are you John?
Yeah, Don.
Hey, nice to meet you. This is really cool, man.
Good to meet you.
I like these.
Yeah, it's crystal chandeliers.
Been this way? That's original?
I think it's original from about 1926 when it was built.
The Normandy and California have come a long way since Hollywood's golden era when alcohol was illegal.
So that the stars could parade.
Now, not only is medical marijuana legal here, but the state may be on its way to allowing adults to use it just like liquor. Already, there is interest.
What are you guys doing here?
We're actually looking at the building, just walking around, having a look.
What do you think of his idea?
I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Because if this is the only hotel that allows that, that's huge.
But a tour of the four-story, 106-room hotel reveals a major overhaul is needed.
You got a lot of work, though, ahead of you.
Yeah, that's true.
He hopes to be ready if voters approve the ballot measure in November. But medical marijuana users are already welcome at the hotel. I'm Don. Nice to meet you. It smells like pot in here.
Yes, it does.
Can we come in?
Quite natural.
Caroline says she uses pot medically to relieve aches and pains stemming from complications from 4 C-sections.
This is where you live.
Yes, it is.
So you're a medical marijuana patient, and you can use it here. What does that mean to you?
You know, it means a lot to me because I have not only safety, but I'm comfortable here. I don't worry about nobody coming into the room disturbing me. I don't worry about no chaotic people knocking on my door asking me for things. I don't worry about the police coming into my room telling me that they need to search for something or being arrested. And that's one thing that a lot of medical patients really look forward to. We have nowhere to go.
But the owner hopes people like Caroline soon won't be confined to their rooms to smoke. A new roof deck is in the works.
The lobby is nice, and the ballroom is nice, but the roof is really, that says, this is the dream.
A dream he hopes to realize, even if Californians vote no.
There are downsides to legalizing drugs, and some fear the impact of more and more medical marijuana users on their community. But others say you can't ignore the reality. Many legit businesses are cashing in on cannabis during these tough economic times. And those who cover the marijuana industry say in the 14 states that now allow medical marijuana, pot businesses are taking up vacant storefronts and providing local towns much-needed revenue. That is according to Michael Lerner. He's a publisher and editor-in-chief of Kush Magazine and DailyBuds.com, trade media for marijuana dispensaries. Mr. Lerner, thank you for joining us, first of all. But we're not just talking about places that sell to patients who use marijuana as medicine, right? There are a lot of businesses like your magazine, for instance, that are making money from marijuana legitimately, like some in the food industry. I see ads in Kush for a place called Ganja Gourmet.
Yes, absolutely. There's so many ancillary businesses that have to do with this, from restaurants to all different facets of the business, not just distribution of the cannabis, but the real estate and all the different facets of the business.
All right, so let's focus on the shops that sell medical marijuana. And we've compiled some of your data, and you say, in your conservative estimation, this is according to you, there are at least 3,000 dispensaries, boutiques, caregivers, whatever you want to call them, whatever you name for them, in varying states that sell medical marijuana. On average, each place employs about 7 people and serves anywhere from 10 to 300 patients a day. Is that right?
That's correct. In fact, there's over 30,000 jobs that have been created most recently amongst the states of California and Colorado by themselves.
And some people can serve as many as, what, 300 people a day? So how much money are these places making a day here?
Well, they go anywhere from 10 patients a day to 300 patients a day, but there's 2 different facets here. Colorado's a for-profit state, and California is a not-for-profit state. So it's a business, absolutely a business. I mean, we're talking about the gold rush of 2010.
And local towns and states, are they collecting taxes? You know, you've observed that states are learning from each other, such as Colorado. You saw what was happening in California, and you decided to do things differently. Explain that.
In Colorado, there's over 100,000 patients right now that have paid the state fees of $90 per person. That's over $9 million. As reported last week in the USA Today, it's gone from 270 new patients per day in Colorado to 1,000 patients per day, which brings $90,000 a day into the state just in registration fees for the cannabis patients, not let alone the registration fees of $5,000 apiece for each and every collective that is open in Denver, Colorado. So it's bringing an enormous amount of revenue into the state of Colorado. It's got commercial real estate has been taken across the board. It is doing a huge boost to the economy, and you're talking about over 30,000 jobs that have been created with no federal assistance, but these are revenue generating, tax generating dollars and putting people to work.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that because you said you have personally visited more than 2,000 dispensaries all across the country. Can you tell me any stories of people who have been economically saved by marijuana, that that they've been able to find legal work from pot?
Yes, on dailybuds.com, which is the world's largest social network for medical marijuana, there's story after story. We did a then and now stories of people that were unemployed 2 years ago, people that were on welfare, people that were on various assistance programs that did not have work, that did not have income, could not feed their families, and are well employed within this industry right now. And a lot of them also have health benefits and so forth with the primary caregivers and collectives they work with. Their life has changed because of cannabis.
Thank you very much, Michael Lerner, editor-in-chief of Kush Magazine. We appreciate it.
Thank you.